Hello there, you're watching Bizworld. Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad touted Malaysia's business-friendly stance as he went about wooing American investors to the country. He said in general, Malaysia remains a very business-friendly nation and continues to welcome foreign investments in the country.
A lot of foreign investors pull out, and the stock market has come down a lot, and we need to resuscitate that. And for that, of course, we need to ensure people that Malaysia is in a position to recover. We have put in place all the necessary instruments, and we are managing the finances quite well, because we thought that we might go bankrupt, but we are not bankrupt. We still have money, and we are still growing at 4.5% per year.
It's been a long day.
He said this at a meeting with members of the United States ASEAN Business Council and US Chamber of Commerce. Besides being business-friendly, he said that investors could expect a country that would be listening to the private sector. Tun Dr. Mahathir also noted that Malaysia was getting a lot of investments from abroad and hoped that more investors would follow suit. Meanwhile, the government is mulling into the possibility of listing one of Petronas' subsidiary to make Bursa Malaysia more attractive. Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad said Petronas Carigali was one of the candidates, adding that there were also other possibilities. He also said that selling Petronas shares at the moment is not going to be good, as the government needs the support from the world's third biggest exporter of liquefied natural gas. However, the government may agree to look at the subsidiaries as it will not affect Petronas that much. Tun Mahathir said this at a dialogue session with fund managers at the JP Morgan headquarters. He is currently in New York for the 74th session of the United Nations General Assembly.
Alex Feldman, I'm President and CEO of the US ASEAN Business. Good engagement.
Petronas Dagangan Berhad PDB targets to reach 12 million Mesra card members with the launch of its new Mesra redemption portal and expanded network of merchants to over 81 brands. At present, there are 10.5 million Mesra card existing members.
Dengan pelancaran portal ini, pertama, mereka senang tahu berapa mata yang mereka ada dalam poin. Keduanya, kita ada 81 partners rakan yang bergabung dengan Mesra Loyalty Program untuk provide the same offering to our customers. So mereka boleh convert point mereka. Dulunya mungkin untuk beli minyak dengan beli barang di kedai Mesra. Sekarang dengan point yang sama, mereka boleh convert to AirAsia, to Baskin Robbins, to T-Life dan 81 lagi partners.
With the increased number of merchants, he said PDB is the only loyalty card with the most number of brands for instant redemption for food, movie, holiday or shopaholics. Currently, the public is welcome to visit the Mesra Rewards Festival at Sunway Pyramid from 27th to 29th September, where sign-up is free and receive instantly 200 Mesra points. Malaysia is likely to turn more inward to hold up economic growth. RHB Research Institute Sdn Berhad said the government may look to shore up spending for the fiscal budget 2020. For the 2020 budget, the government has indicated that it is unlikely to introduce new tax measures. The budget would likely be more expansionary to counter the effects of the trade war, and the fiscal deficit may come in at negative 3.2% of gross domestic product versus the medium-term target of 3%. It also expects the country's economic growth to hold up, albeit moderating to 4.3% for 2020, compared to an estimated of 4.5% this year, as weak global demand amid the protracted US-China trade tension that will likely weigh on the country's exports. That's all the time we have for Bizworld this time around. I'm Nadia Azmi. Thank you for watching and keep tuning in to TV3.